Salutations, respected viewers. Here I am at Speaker's Corner in London. Perhaps you can't read the gentleman's sign back there. It says, "Do you know what you are?" So Speaker's Corner is here in Hyde Park, and this tradition has been going since the 1860s at least. And this is a place which is really dedicated to the freedom of expression. So you find speakers here 7 days a week, but not many. Evening, afternoon, most days of the week, depending on the weather. It's Sunday afternoon that they mostly turn out. So you will find all sorts of religious nuts and political kooks and people spewing whatever drivel. So this would be Alex Jones, Eat Your Heart Out. There will be communists, Nazis. There will be people peddling every sort of half-baked conspiracy theory. So you'll find a lot of crackpots here. They actually are disappointingly restrained today. This chap here I was speaking to him earlier on, you can't really make him out, but he's wearing this 19th century British Army uniform with a red tunic and the solar topi, and he was talking about racial partitionism or something like that, how different races ought to have different homelands. And I was saying, well, can't we have a multiracial society? We can't live together in harmony. Saying, no, we can't, we have to be separate, blah, blah, blah. That's that. And he's got these signs about white power. He's got these various list of codes of letters and numbers that the British state uses to identify racial groups. You can see that red tunic through there. So anyway, all sorts of famous people have spoken here. Gaddafi's son spoke here. Oh my goodness, round about 2002. He was singing the praises of the heroics of the IRA and so on. And it shows just what a tolerant, civilized place this was, that physical harm wasn't done to him. The city where the IRA had deliberately killed more than a few civilians. I wonder what would happen if someone in Gaddafi's Libya had said something equivalent about those who sought to overthrow Gaddafi. Okay, here, this is more like it. So there'd be Christian and there'd be Islamic fundamentalists as well. Oh my goodness. So someone being a bit rude about Muslims, maybe you can see that sign back there. So there'll be every swivel-eyed, foam-flecked ranter. There's one of them. People telling you that the end is nigh. They're often competing. A Baha'i guy. In case you don't know what Baha'i is, it's a religion that was invented in 19th century Persia. Baha'i meaning glory in Persian. And the founder of it is called the Bab, as in the gate. Now can we see that sign back there? And he was martyred for his faith, and it's the only fairly major religion in which the manuscript of the holy book still exists. And yes, it was written in the hand of the founder of the religion. So, founded in about 1850. This is a bit more like it, a Bible basher. So you're getting a flavour of it. Yeah. So the Christians and the Muslims go head to head. This is what it's about. So, in view of the clement weather, it's unsurprising that we have more than a few people here. Okay, there we are. The guy on his soapbox, or to be more accurate, little ladder, preaching here. Apparently Lord Soper used to preach here. He was a Methodist preacher, later president of the Methodist Union, or whatever you call it, the Methodist Church here in the United Kingdom. Donald Soper. He was not a hereditary peer, later given the life peerage, Lord Soper. So that's that. That is Speaker's Corner. Oh, and someone here, well, she's probably a bit too subdued, is not attracting herself an audience. So, I've heard people saying that here that the word Christ is derived from Krishna, or there was some chap who was an anti-nationalist saying national identity is bad, nationalism always allies into racialism. So that's the major part of Hyde Park behind me, HYDE. I don't know why it's called Hyde Park. There they are sunbathing. And this area is more like a sort of a Little Arabia in the summer, because many Arab families come here to beat the heat. Are very close to Edgware Road, which is the Arab area of London, but that's for people from the Levant, as in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq. People from Gulf Arab countries tend to hang out Knightsbridge, more expensive. Very close to the main shopping street, Oxford Street. Alright, I'll switch it off now. That is enough from Speaker's Corner.